These little barbs, we put in a little school of rosy barbs, and they're basically a test fish, because sometimes with aquariums that you're putting together, particularly if the build time is very long and there can be delayed times between visits, it's good to start off with test fish. So test fish are basically just hardy, cheap fish, and then you make sure that they settle in happily to the aquarium before you start introducing any of your more expensive counterparts. So test fish are just a good way of you building up a little bit of confidence before you go spending real money on your fish. And where possible, you want to try and make sure that your test fish are never going to be an issue to your main display fish. So if you're going to put in test fish that may get attacked by the main display fish, then your risk is very low. You do need to be careful though in situations such as saltwater tanks using damsels as test fish, because if your test fish are potentially more aggressive than the expensive tank mates that you put in later on, you may negate the point of putting in test fish. Because if you're putting test fish and they're more aggressive than your main fish, then when you put your main fish in, they may bash your main fish, which once again puts the main fish at jeopardy. And the plan with test fish is to try and ensure a safe environment before the main fish go in. So in this case, we've added a little school of barbs, and the little school of barbs are likely to be fine with these cichlids. But if there was an issue, it would be the barb's issue, not the new display fish's issues. Unlike fish like your damsels, cheap little hardy fish that you put in, which may become territorial and beat up your prized, expensive display fish. So this tank is obviously a bit cloudy because it's a new tank, we're only still establishing it. We've had the test fish in there for a couple of weeks, they seem good. And we've started introducing some new fish. And I just gave it a clean today, that's why it's all cloudy.